what we see in the India market is that with the regulatory certainty which is easing out, the growth momentum is returning. And what we are also seeing is that the operators have reported massive data growth. So there are 4 or 5 key levers which we see during the coming years. So data explosion and the growth of data will be one key growth opportunity which will come through. The new spectrum sharing regulations will also allow the operators to invest their capital expenditure in a much more effective manner. And we do also see that in the managed services side, the managed services will transform from network centric, which will stay as the main layer, to service centric and then the customer centric. So these are the 3 or 4 opportunities which we do see in the market which are coming up. What will enable these operators to take the advantage of these opportunities is technologies and base stations as an example, which can transcend from one technology to the other using software, thus making it more cost effective. Technologies which reduce their OPEX by way of reducing energy consumption or by way of consuming less space on the tower sites and so on. So these are some of the areas which I think will drive the operators from the top line perspective, but at the same time the technologies which will help the operators manage their operating expenditure in a much more efficient way. In terms of the overall deal momentum, what we see is that in the last half, as we just said, we have had 12 deals, and during the same period the previous year we had 9. So this is also an interesting data point which tells us that the growth momentum in the industry is indeed returning.